Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode on this very rainy day in Scarland as we continue to work on our fishing cabin project, where we are going to build our last room inside the cave, where we're going to have a fishing pole holders and boat storage and crafting area. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scarland for another super awesome build. And I thought that view just looked amazing out there. Look at that, isn't that awesome? Alright, so let's get going here to our project for the day. And on our way here, we'll take a look at some of the work we've done in a recent live stream in Scarland, where we built this cool little kind of waterfall river flowing down here. Oh, there's Bob the Building Creeper Inspector up there inspecting the land. He's making sure the river's all up to code and everything. But yeah, so we built this and we got some custom plants and trees and different things like that. I think that all looks pretty cool. So we had a nice little fun live stream. We had a tour of Scarland, kind of a memory lane tour, so that was pretty fun. And if you want to be notified a little bit ahead of time when the streams are going to be, definitely follow me on Twitter. And I'm going to try to get a little bit more notice out that I'm going to stream a little more ahead of time, so that should be more convenient, hopefully, for you guys. Down below here, I decided to encase these dispensers in the spruce stairs to try to make it look like the dispensers weren't just sat there for no reason. So I think that looks a little bit nicer. Now, the question I have for you guys today is, this is going to be a door. So, you know, door going into our storage room area. And I thought this might be a perfect piston door. We could do kind of a nice design along here. It's a bit big, you know, 3 wide. So we'll have to do some finagling around here and there to make that work all. But what should we do? Should we do a piston door, or should we just do something similar to what we've done here? So definitely let me know yes or no on that, and any particular styles you guys would like to see. So of course, in our last episode, we built the freezer room for our fish, looking pretty darn nice. We kept the dark oak there, the milk, we decided against the milk chocolate, so we kept that. I think that'll look pretty good. All right, so let's get started here, and we're just going to kind of do what similar design than what we did on the other side. There we go, get that up there, and we'll do the same on this side across here. Fill that in and bring that across. So similar to what we did on the other side, we'll have a different design for decorations in the center there, but we'll just keep the same design going. There we go, and then we'll just run this along here, and we'll bring that across there. So this room over here is going to be an additional storage room for, you know, boats and loot and fishing poles and all sorts of other good stuff will go inside here. So we're just continuing this across here. I'm going to work on this other side a little bit off camera, this side over here, because it's going to take some finagling to make this work with this waterfall and stuff along those lines. But we'll just get started on this side for now, and let's get out our stairs. There we go. Perfect. Now I had about half of this done a minute ago and I had to reset the video, so I'm trying to like start out where I left off. You know, I had like some of this built and I thought, all right, well, I'm gonna have to end the video because the video failed, so now I have to restart it, and oh well, at least we're making a video anyway. There we go. Get that done. Put that one there. Put that. Okay. Perfect, there we go. All right, so now we're getting a good start here. So this area is going to be that hidden chest design that we did in the previous episode. I think that's just a nice design for a change instead of having that more Indiana Jones style storage room. So I think this is a nice little change. So we're going to put the chests kind of hidden down here and then have actual boats more as decorations on top of the area. So I think that'll look cool and somewhat unique. There we go, put that along there. And then we're going to bring out 2 more blocks that way. And like that. Nice, nice, nice. We're starting to get somewhere here. We are starting to get somewhere. So I'm going to actually get rid of my steak and bring back my dirt. There we go. That just helps so we don't waste a block. There we go. And I'm going to do the same here just to check the measure out to make sure that this will actually work the way I intend it to. There we go. Let's get out our boat. And I'm thinking the boat can go maybe like somewhere like right here, or maybe even push it back 1 block, but I think that'll look pretty good, so you kind of see what the design is going to look like when we finish it. There we go. Put that there, put that there. And so 1.8, you know, it looks like they're starting to kind of wrap up. They're going into the final phases of the update, so we're out of, you know, the feature you know, going into new features, different things like that, starting to kind of wind down, going into optimization and bug fixes. So it's always kind of sad at this point, you know, those little things that you were really hoping for that they would add, you know, it doesn't look like they're going to add it. So you're always kind of like, but can't be too mad because we got a ton of awesome stuff in this update. Probably one of the biggest updates Minecraft's ever pushed out, so can't be too upset. You know, I think we got a lot of really cool stuff in this update that will really make Minecraft awesome in the future. If only we could have got, you know, the half slabs and stairs for the different blocks that I keep bringing up. I'm like, gosh, I really want those things. But for the most part, we did good. We did good. We got some good stuff out of it, and we can't complain too much. So I'm trying to decide about putting our, I'm not saying you're complaining, I'm complaining. I'm the complainer here. There we go, put that along there, and put this right here. So right here will be our fishing pole Hall of Fame. So we'll have our fishing poles kind of lined up here. We'll do a nice design there. So I think that'll look pretty good. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me kind of catch my breath, and I'm gonna do what we did here over there, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So I got some of the duplication work done that we did. So I got this side all finished up and complete, just like we did over here. And I started this band of the hardened clay going across there. Just expanded the ceiling just a little bit, so a little bit more work to do there. So all we have is the same as this side. So let's move over here to our fishing pole holder. So let's get started here, and let me get out some dirt. There we go. And get that done right there, and then come up here like so. So, like I was talking about before, about 1.8, you know, kind of finishing up, and like I was saying, I think, you know, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say this is probably one of the best updates ever. And let's just think about all the different building blocks that we did get out of this. Got all these new ocean blocks, which we had no options like that previously, and we've got these new kind of stones and different things like that. So I think we got a really good update, one of the best ones so far, I think. And one thing I was hoping for, at least, I do believe they did renovate the enchanting system in this update, or was that a previous update? I actually don't remember. This update's been going on for a long time. It may have been this update. But like I was saying was, oh, hey, that's not what I want. Actually gonna need to go back here. More emphasis on survival like aspects to the game. That's what I was hoping for a little bit more, but you know, like I was saying, you know, we got a lot of good stuff. I just wish they would focus just a little bit more on making oh, that was a perfect amount. Making survival just a little bit more difficult, and you know, more things to worry about. I think seasons would be cool to add to the game. Let's see. I'm gonna go right here. I'm actually going to remove these blocks. Adding seasons, I think, so that crops grow in cycles and things. I remember them talking about that in the past. I think that would be a great addition to the game. You know, like I've always talked about decaying food. That's why we always make our freezer rooms for food, just in case they ever add it, you know, just in case. But something like that, more dangerous mobs. I think they did a good step in the right direction with the guardians, so at least there's something underwater that's threatening and beneficial to go under there now. I think there could be some more work with possibly some shell blocks, so like, you know, some shells that are on the bottom. I think that might look pretty cool. And let's see, what else could we add to the under the sea areas? I just like coming up with ideas. You know, who knows if they'll ever add them or not, but I just like, you know, brainstorming, coming up with ideas, seeing what's possible, what's not. And ooh, hey, oh. Still need to do some work down there to kind of clean that area up so it's not so unsightly. And look at this, I counted out the perfect amount of chests. It was randomly like, that's probably enough. Boom, perfect. Awesome. Okay, let me go and get out some of these fishing pole things. So I've been using this crate over here for some extra stuff. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna put this over here. So yeah, seasons, decaying food, more mobs like birds, maybe even a hostile bird or something along those lines. I think that would be cool. Let's see, I'm gonna put that right there, put that right there. Perfect, perfect, just the way we like it. There we go. And I'm gonna place this down in the center of the room, like so. Get that done. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's see, put that in the middle. There we go. And you know, they could possibly add a thirst bar. I mean, there's a lot of mods that do add that functionality to the game. And you know, I think for the most part, people like it. You know, I think people like that extra aspect of the game that's a little bit more survival aspect to it. You know, everybody's got their different, you know, likes of the game. You know, some people, you know, really do just enjoy their mini game type things, or their let's see, let me get this. Is this how we want this on here? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if these crates inside the hardened clay look good or not, or maybe swap it out for the inside the quartz. I don't know. I'm going to kind of think about that. There we go. Actually, I didn't count out how many I needed. Apparently, I was one chest off. And I was patting myself on the back. Can you even imagine? But everybody's got their own thing. You know, they like creative. They like survival. They like, you know, a kind of a combination of what I like a little bit. You know, just a little bit of everything. You know, survival, building, and mini games occasionally. Something along those lines. I think that's kind of where I at least fall into my love of Minecraft. You know, I think everybody, you know, even just artists, you know, they have fun making, you know, artwork for Minecraft, different things like that. So that's what's great about this game is, you know, it's not a game that I think will really, you know, say one day, you know, nobody's playing Minecraft. That's not going to happen. It's not like Call of Duty 4 or something like that, you know, like pretty much dies off. It's something that I think will continue to grow and evolve and things like that. You know, 5 years from now, Minecraft could be completely different than it is today. You know, let's see. I'm just going to put that there. I think this wall, I think this is going to break through. Yeah, we can't go any farther, but it's going to continue to evolve and grow because it's becoming such a part of the fabric of gaming, and a lot of kids are growing up with Minecraft, similar to how other games have lasted over time, where, you know, generations have grown up playing, you know, different things like Mario or Nintendo type things. This generation's getting, you know, so ingrained in Minecraft and Steve and pickaxes and creepers and stuff. It'll keep this game alive for a very, very long time. How long Minecraft, the developers keep working on it? I don't know. That's a really good question. I often wonder if in the API gets finally complete, will they move on to something else? That's a good question. All right, so I think that's getting there pretty good. So give me 1 second. Let me make some fishing poles and catch my breath, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So let's start over here. Just get this down and finish up this design on the outside. Now, one problem is I don't have any more pufferfish or Nemo fish for these decorations to match the other side like we did over there. So I'm gonna have to try to fish some of those out of the ocean and get that going. So unfortunately, I don't have any, but we could always put fishing poles or boats in there in the meantime. So at least, you know, it has somewhat nice design. Does that look good, putting that above there like that? Hey, I kind of like that. No, I kind of like it the other way. I think that looks better. All right, so let's head in here. You can see the nice little ceiling we got built up there. The lighting is still being worked on. I put some lights under the chests. So, you know, I went cheap and I did torches, so you can kind of see the smoke kind of going above them, but I think that's okay. Now, I did made one mistake. I should have pushed these back one level back so we could fit chests below them, so that's what we're going to do here. So let me clear that all out. Actually, I'm going to need you, and I'm going to cut you down and place you right on top, like so. There we go. Now I'm running out of quartz, so I'm starting to get, you know, I still got enough, but I would like to use it for some other areas, and I'm going to add it. I'm going to add some wool under here and here where that dirt is, and that should, you know, look somewhat like quartz, but it'll save me some resources for this world, so that'll be nice. So I think that's a good compromise for that. I don't have that gray wool on me at the moment, but when I do, it'll look pretty good when we get that in there, and we won't have to use so much of our clay. I think it's good, nice little compromise in that little spot there. All right, let's just fill this in above it. There we go. And put this here. So when I was saying previously that when they complete the mod API, will Minecraft, you know, be done you know, developing, will Mojang be done developing? And I should have meant that more of an active role where they're constantly pushing out updates. Updates, I think, maybe would be farther in between, maybe a little bit. By no means do I think that they would stop supporting the game at all. That's not what I meant. I wanted to clarify that just a little bit there. I don't think that's at all what I meant. I just meant the that maybe the updates would be a little farther in between. The staff working on it might be a little smaller, but I don't know. Just my opinion when that thing ever gets released, and who knows if that ever happened. All right, well, there we go. We got that all settled there. And yeah, so let's clear up our inventory here, and let's place you right there in case we get some super cool loot out of the ocean, and we want to combine it onto one of our poles of some kind. At least have an anvil in here in the meantime. We'll get that set up. And let's get some boats lined up. So this is the cool part. So let's put some boats up here. There we go. And awesome. And let's grab out our last set here. Perfect. Doesn't this look awesome? I think this looks pretty cool. Let's get this last boat there. Beautiful. All right. Well, there we go. We've got that almost set up. Let's grab out our fishing poles that I finally made. And it took me a little bit. I completely forgot the rest. Whoops. I completely forgot the... All right, fishing pole, you're being very frustrating. Go back on the wall. There you go. Oh my gosh, how do you put a fishing pole in? What the heck? What the heck? There we go. There we go. Put them in there like that. Only I would have made that mistake. Only I. Only I. All right. Well, there we go. Looking super cool. So let's have a nice little tour here. So don't forget to let me know if we should build that piston door here. And yeah, so let's head in here, look at our Nemo and pufferfishless designs of here because we don't have any. We'll walk in here. We have a little workbench to work on our boats, and we'll have them stored here. These chests can store boats, boat material, loot, and different things we get out of the ocean, all hidden, looking nice so it's not so obtrusive. We've got a really nice little ceiling built up here, still a little bit more lighting work to do. Probably put some symbols here for, you know, wood and loot in some of these signs to designate that's what's in these chests. We have a workbench set up here. We have our fishing poles will be lined up here. They will be down below hanging out there. We have an anvil here to combine books with fishing poles if we loot them out of the ocean. And yeah, well, there we go. We have got this all complete, looking super snazzy. We can get rid of some of these torches along here, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these videos in the cave down here. I think it came out pretty darn cool. We made some massive progress in this area by getting all this cave built here, and we've got our boat out there. We got this cool little boathouse sticking out here, and just imagine like how this was before, where we just had the boathouse and then we kind of caved into here. We created these little channels. Got these amazing crystals hanging from the ceilings. Now we have these storage rooms and fish preparation area, all looking super snazzy. And well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. Like this. This is kind of nice. You know, it's got a little bit of like a shelving here, but I'm thinking this corner here, we'll just slip back a little bit of that in there. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. So we'll just go back in here. It's subtle, and maybe it's a waste of hardened clay.